Okay, we're looking at maths, and this is for level 1, or actually if you're entry level 3 and you want to be aiming at achieving level 1, level 2, this is a lesson for you, definitely. This is going to be based on in some parts, the assessment material that Edexcel gave us for functional skills, but also we're going to be looking particularly at one type of question. So this is the non-calculator paper. First part, start you off relatively easily. Answer all questions, write your answers in the spaces provided. You know this is the way that they work then. A music festival sells tickets on its website. There are 120,000 tickets for sale. Festival news, 118,200 tickets sold in the first hour. How many tickets are still for sale after the first hour? You must show your working. So this is a 3-point question. So for that 3 points, they are looking for you to understand what it's asking you to do, for you to show a process to get the answer, and to give the answer. So 120,000 is the total tickets, 118,200 sold in the first hour. So how many are left after the first hour? That means that you are going to be doing a lovely little takeaway. So we're subtracting 118,200 from 120,000. No, I'm not giving you the answer. So again, writing the numbers and figures gets you 1 mark. Process to subtract the figures, so showing that you understand what they're asking for and how to do it. And then an accurate answer. And that gets you your full 3 points. Next one. Calculate 12. What's that? A little tiny 2. This is 12 squared. What are they asking you to do? Well, actually, if you've got a little tiny 2 like that, it's just saying multiply it this many times by itself. So it's saying calculate 12 times 12. Again, I'm leaving the answer empty. You're big enough and to do that. Now, here's where we get confusing. Work out 80 minus 6 times by 2. Now, on first look, you might go, right, 80 minus 6 is 74. Times that by 2, that is 144. And that would be a wrong answer. This is only a 1-point question. What they're asking you to do for this 1 point is to understand the order of operation, which is one of the worst rules in maths. Even mathematicians hate it. Really not kidding. And what it says is this. You do brackets. In any sum like that, you deal with the brackets first, then the indices, which means any of those numbers like 12 and a little 2 at the top. And then you do left to right, the division, then multiplication. And then at the very last, you do addition and subtraction. So what it would really mean is that you'd be putting an imaginary set of brackets around this here, so that you do that sum first. 6 times 2 equals. And if you didn't say 12 then, you really need to have another look at your multiplication. And then 80 minus 12 equals. So you should have come out with 68. Let's go further into this whole BIDMAS order of operation thing. 5 plus 2 times by 4. Tracy says the answer is 13. Tyrone says it's 28. Explain how they got their answers and who is correct. Right. Tracy did it with the multiplication first, then the addition. Tyrone did it with the addition first, then the multiplication. Tracy's right. She followed the order of operation. So brackets, indices, division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So you need to, if you need to pause the video now, do it. Grab a piece of paper. It doesn't need to be a big piece of paper. Just something that you can scribble on. You're going to be working along with this now. So remember, the rule is multiply or divide before adding or subtracting. So you're going to try these ones. So pause the video now, please. I can tell you've not paused it. Pause it. Right. I'm going to assume you've had a go. You better had. So this actually turns out to be, so 2 times 4 is 8. So the sum is really 6 plus 8, which equals 14. If we're doing the division first, 8 divided by 2 is 4. So 12 minus 4 equals 8. This one, 7 times 2 is 14, plus the 1, we get 15. 10 divided by 2 is 5, plus the 5 is 8. This one looks really, really complicated. So we're doing one sum here, 5 times 4, 20, and then 12 divided by 4, which is 3. So it's 20 plus 3 is 23. Didn't get those answers. Go back to the previous page and have a look at how this one works. And then moving on, you're going to do the brackets first. Now, Tyrone did the order of operation wrong because he went from left to right without actually taking into account what order things are supposed to be done in. There is a way for us to make his answer right, and that's by the use of brackets. If we put the brackets around the 2 times 4, then we get 13. If, however, we put the brackets around the addition, then we've got 5 plus 2, which is 7, times by 4 brings us to 28. Because brackets, anything inside the brackets that's on there is going to be done before multiplication. So let's give these a go. They are hard. Yes, they are. But that's the point. You've got to be challenging yourself or your brain turns to mush. So pause it now. Well, let's work through these. We're doing the brackets first. 6 plus 2 is 8, times by 4 is 32. 12 minus 8 is 4. Divide that by 2, we get 2. 2 plus 1, remember we're doing this first, times by 7, 21. 2 plus 3 is 5. 10 divided by 5 is 2. And we have this bracket here, 4 plus 12 is 16. So we're now looking at 5 times 16, and then dividing that by 4. Or you could do it the other way, whereas you have 16 divided by 4, giving us 4, times by 5. Either way with this will work. And it still gives the same answer of 20. I hope that you had a go at those. I really hope you do. I'm going to be sending out some more work in the coming week, and I want you to keep an eye on your emails because I'm going to be emailing you links for the next videos coming. And what we're actually going to be looking at is some methods for you to work with division, because that has been something that has been a recurring issue with every maths lesson that we've had, because it is difficult, but we're going to find a method that works for you. I hope that you are staying safe, and I hope that you're looking after each other, and I hope also that I'm going to see you soon. Goodbye.